Disclaimer, I did lose my voice while watching this game, so bear with me throughout the whole video. Thank you. This is my in-depth breakdown on Miami's win versus Ole Miss. Welcome to Jujuverse. Miami's defense started the game off with a statement on the first drive, forcing Ole Miss to go 3 and out. They get the ball at the 37 and Miami's offense is having a great long drive carried by the running backs Fletcher and Brown. Then for some reason in the red zone, Cristobal decides to go cute and call a wildcat with Tony. No disrespect to Tony, but not putting the ball in your quarterback hands on a pivotal 3rd and 3 in a game like this definitely speaks volumes, but they still got points on the board, so it's all good. Ole Miss gets the ball back and man, Miami's defense will not let up at all. That team from the 305 came to play. They forced another 3 and out, which adds more fire to the momentum they already had lit. Then there was a targeting flag they overturned on Ole Miss, and I'm not gonna lie, the refs are out of pocket for that shit. Careless tackling, clear helmet to helmet, but then a string of flags lead to a dead drive for Miami. Starting off the second quarter and man, Kewan Lacey breaks big for a 73-yard touchdown run, but Carson Beck responds back with a couple dots and then a beam to Keelan Marion for 6, which was huge for Miami. Fast forward and Trinidad Chambliss starts to lead a nice 2-minute drill with no timeouts left for Ole Miss. He completes a couple nice passes to get the Rebels in the field goal range, but almost gives the ball back to Miami, which that should have definitely been intercepted, but we're going to see a couple more of those. But then, the kicker takes 3 with a huge field goal to send Ole Miss into the half. Coming out of halftime, Miami gets the ball back and we have another 3rd down. And Miami's been feasting this game in 3rd down territory. And Beck completes a screen pass to Tony, and the best freshman in the nation makes it to shake once again. Number 32 from Ole Miss been getting away with a lot of questionable calls, but Mark Fletcher answers with a huge grown man run for a 1st down. Trinidad Chambliss finds his guy for a beautiful back shoulder pass over Xavier Lucas, who's been solid for the Canes all season. Then Miami just really decided to come with Butterfingers today. 2 drop interceptions on 1 drive, and don't forget the drop pick from earlier. The score really supposed to be more crucial at this point in the game, but it doesn't matter because Ole Miss's kicker, who's been automatic all year, decides to doink a field goal. As Miami starts this drive, I gotta stop and give Carson Beck his props. Dude really exceeded my expectations. He's learned how to really understand the weapons around him and control the game. Early in the season, he had a lot of really bad mistakes, but you could tell he really started to clean things up. Then I don't know who got in his ear, but boy started to use those legs of his, and I love it, honestly. Now it's 4th and 2, and man, Miami's offensive line gotta really get some credit right here, because the way they're forcing these yards after contact is nothing but amazing, bro. And oh no, as soon as I started giving Beck some praise, he turns the ball over. But you really can't blame him on this because the ball did get tipped, so I'm gonna let him slide on this one. Ole Miss then gets the ball back and Chambliss goes deep, and Jesus Christ, bro, these dudes just can't stop giving up free money. It's honestly getting sad to watch at this point. Y'all just can't bring the ball in one time. All these dropped interceptions, crazy work. But Miami ends up holding Ole Miss to another field goal, which they shouldn't even have. That's 2 now. But fast forward, and Carson Beck is just taking sacks. The first one, you could definitely give Fletcher the blame because he was late on the block. But the second one, he's just trying to force a deep ball when he has a wide open receiver on a drag. That's unacceptable. We're talking easy money right there. That's a minimum 20-yard game. Come on, bro. And Marion been balling out all day. Now, after a really bad defensive drive and some terrible injuries, Miami overcomes some adversity and forces Ole Miss to 3. Now, this time, we can accept 3. Now, finally, number 32 from Ole Miss finally gets called for pass interference. Dude been way too handsy the whole game. I don't know why it took so long for a flag to come. Then look how Mark Fletcher capitalizes with a huge run for the Canes. And a couple plays later, the best freshman in the nation strikes again. Malachi Tony really can't be stopped once he gets the ball in his hands. This young man is too shifty. But just as I thought Miami might have had the game in the bag, Ole Miss and Chambliss says, hell no, we not done yet. Miami's defense started to piss me off right here, cause how we get cooked by the same play 3 times in 2 drives. Yeah, there was some injuries in the secondary, but this is football, bro. Next man up and keep it pushing. Get the job done. Now this is where Carson Beck had the choice to stamp his legacy, and I think it's safe to say the young man answered. He had one questionable throw this drive, and I feel like he could have just threw it out of bounds, but outside of that one throw, he stayed poised the whole drive. Nothing like the Beck from Georgia. This man had enough of the narratives, and he put it on display for us all to see on live TV. And the last play of the drive, he dances around and calls ball game. All I can say, This shit is legendary. For Canes fans, for Dade County fans, for Broward County fans, the U is so back, baby. And if you want more in-depth football breakdowns, go ahead and check out my channel, where I drop daily YouTube videos plus shorts on NFL content and college football content. Thank you for watching.